This is gonna be um this is going to be a general guidance reading for divine masculine energy, which spirit led me to do this. Okay, I'll be like, spirit, what you want me to do? What you want me to do? It's my assignment. What's going on? So, I was led to do this reading for divine masculine energy. You could be a divine masculine or you could be a divine feminine cross watching. Does not matter. Something, if it's meant for you, there's a message in it for you. Okay? Doesn't have to be the whole message, but there will be a message in it for you. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start. I'm going to break down a scripture that Spirit gave me. Okay, you guys know I break the Bible down and I decode it. I don't get too caught up in, you know, I interpret it how Spirit gives it to me. So the Bible scripture, I was like, okay, Spirit, what do you want me to go with this message? Like, what do you want me to do? And I was given Isaiah 5:11. 5:11. Maybe your masculine is 5:11. Or your masculine is 5:11. I don't know. Okay, so anyway, so it says, Isaiah 5:11, woe to them that rise up early in the morning, that they may follow strong drink, that continue until night, to wine and flame them. Okay, so what I took from this, woe means, to be in sorrow, some type of sadness. So sadness be unto those that as soon as you get up, the first thing that you do, and it doesn't have to be literally a drink like in the Bible, everything is not literal, but it could be like there's a masculine energy that has a drinking problem or some type of addiction to some type of substance abuse. I'm getting substance abuse or used to. But it's sadness, getting up in the morning. First thing that you do is that you get in that strong spirit. You get intoxicated by some type of spirit, depression. So masculines could have been dealing with depression, or you are dealing with depression. Um, so drink, when I heard the word drink and wine, that's spirits, as they call them, right? They call alcohol spirits. So it's an energy. It's something that is like intoxicating. It says, that they may follow strong drink, that continue until night, till wine inflames them. So something to inflame is to provoke an intensifying energy, to provoke a person, strong feelings, an energy of anger. As if it's a body, a symptom in the body, it's usually inflammation in the body, right? So this could be something that causes inflammation in the body or has some type of irritation, or these energy is a spirit that does not leave. Like, it's something that someone, okay, there's a masculine energy here that is currently working through or has not released some type of bitterness or anger. It's like they always say, don't go to sleep mad, don't go to sleep with unforgiveness in your heart. You never want to sleep with that on you, because it physically takes a toll on you. And my hands hurt. Ooh, my finger hurts. So it could be like some type of blame, pointing the finger at somebody for like where they're at in life. Oh, because this happened to me. Oh, because this and that person did this to me in my life. It's finger, like pointing the finger, because this finger hurts, and this is the masculine side of your body. The right side is a masculine. Yeah, spirit really. Okay, because I thought I was tripping for a minute, because I know some people, when they hear messages like this, they get mad and think that like I'm trying to come at them personally. Like, no, I'm here to like heal. Like, I'm a vessel for spirit, so I got to get out of the way. It's not personal. If anything, it's help. It's not pointing the finger and then just leaving it at that. Like, this is meant to, if it is for you, because this is a general reading, it's not going to resonate with everybody, but that's all I'm here to do. Like, this isn't to bring bad news, because it's easy to sit up and just tell people what they want to hear and predict the future for them and stuff, and like there's no work involved. I would be lying to say that in life. Nothing in life is just, you just float and you just flow into something. Like, you're constantly experiencing and learning things, and you're healing, you know. But my hand hurts, and right here it hurts. So this could have been some type of relationship or connection or commitment that the masculine had, or if you're a masculine, that masculine energy has had, where they're blaming a certain circumstance on why they're at where they're at. And your body physically starts to show the symptoms of the energies that you harbor, these energies that are foreign to your body, which causes disease, which causes these physical symptoms in the body. So if it be that it's an outside substance, it's still something that you use to cope with something, or it's like woe is me energy. So I do feel like this is something that some masculines are still dealing with, or currently healing and releasing, or has recently let go of, detached. I do feel like there's masculine energies that have dealt with sexual abuse. I'm not going to go into what I'm saying because that could be a little too much, right, for some people. So I'm not going to be too explicit with that, okay? Be sensitive, okay? But I'm seeing sexual abuse by male or female. For some of these masculines, they're abused by females, an older woman. I don't feel like this masculine liked that. Like some masculine energies that have had experiences with older women when they were underage might look at it as like some type of trophy, or like something to be proud of, boastful about. This masculine, this is something that was traumatizing. And spirit confirmed this to me because I had these feelings already. Spirit confirmed this to me right before I did this video. I was on social media, and I seen an article about a woman that had a baby by one of her students. She recently passed away. And I was like, oh shit. Like, I was like, damn. And it's not anything to boast about or be proud of, but what I'm getting is like spirit speaks in codes. There's karmic energies that are being cleared out. And I say this, and I have to be careful what I'm saying, but the woman allegedly passed away from cancer. Cancer is a form of something inside of us, whether it be guilt, whether it be resentment towards people, whether it be bitterness, anger. Cancer is like, it's a form of an energy. Everything that's foreign to the body is something that is, it creates, it manifests spiritually and physically. So if I'm sick in spirit, I'm sick physically. If I'm physically sick, I'm sick spiritually, if that makes sense. So this woman passed away from cancer. She was holding on to something. I don't care what nobody say. That's just why I get in my spirit. She was holding on to some type of energy. Whatever the case was, that was a sign to me to let me know that karmic justice is happening. So it's a lot of abuse that I'm picking up on for some masculines. I do feel, if it's not that, someone's family member, it's like alcoholism that runs in the family, and it's like a lot of judging because, oh, my dad wasn't here, my mom wasn't there, whatever the case may be. They didn't love me enough. It's something with that. So this is being dismantled. Hopefully for some of you during this reading, just by talking about it, you don't have to be a masculine watching, you could be a feminine. Hopefully however spirit does this being dismantled as we speak energetically. And if it's something that masculine energy is currently healing through, hopefully, this energy will like help with the process of that, or get a better understanding of where the process is, or what that process was just completed, if that makes sense. There's a reason why spirit has me doing this, and I'm just trusting spirit. So I'm going to use oracle first before I start with the tarot. I'm going to use the Gods and Titans oracle deck just to tap into the energy of where masculine is now. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Thank you, God, for this divine insight, this message that you're about to bring. I ask that this message be of divine clarity. Bring peace to the hearts of those that are meant to receive this message. feminine energy, if you're dealing with bitterness towards this masculine, let it go. It's not worth it. That's a sign that there's something within you that you need to heal. It has nothing to do with the other person. They are a catalyst. They are a mirror to something that was already there, and they're just triggering it. Vice versa to masculine, but I get like feminine energies. It's like the whole thing of compassion for some feminines is hard to master because it's this finger pointing thing that, you know, feminine energies tend to have sometimes towards their masculine. Oh, it's because of them. And you know, I'm not going to judge nobody because I've been there. But honor how you feel. Be honest with yourself, but don't dwell in that energy. Ooh. Got some power players here. I love this. I knew it. I felt like whoever these masculine energies are here, okay, whether you're here presently watching or this is your higher self and your feminine's watching and you're present with her, whatever the case may be, I knew that this masculine energy is very powerful in their energy, very strong, regardless of how they feel about themselves right now. They're very, very powerful. So you have Ra, which is the power card in this deck. You have Set or Seth, depending on how you pronounce it. Doesn't matter. You got Chaos. And then you have Shiva, the Destroyer. So, yeah. Shiva's my bae. It's good. So what I'm getting from this is like power. This is the masculine's energy. It's this resilience, and it's this, I believe it's a falcon head here. Then you have Set looking at Ra. So Seth represents the shadow attributes of self. So masculine is confronting and facing their shadows and destroying that shit. The Shiva energy. This is power. Like, this is very, like, very, very powerful. And then you have Thoth with wisdom at the bottom of the deck. I almost used the Aleister Crowley deck too. Then you have the Vulcan with inventiveness. So masculine energy is working through different ways to master their shadows. And I feel like you're dealing with or you are masculine, whatever. I'm gonna speak to the masculine here. You're dealing with a very strong it's like that candle, just, you see that candle? This reading is about to be the shit. I'm telling you, like, I pray that this reading is of service and help to someone in a big way. That candle just got bright as shit. I don't know if you noticed that. Strong energy. Strong energy. I feel like it's a lot of knowledge and wisdom. You're not new to spiritual things, spirituality. If you are at a rapid speed utilizing your spiritual gifts to heal yourself and transmute these energies in inventive ways, innovative ways. A lot of knowledge and a lot of wisdom of self, or the desire to know and gather wisdom and clarity about yourself and your wounds and who you are. Facing that, maybe this was something that was a little challenging, or maybe this is like one of these shadows is like the big thing, the biggest thing. Maybe you were able to deal with your other shadows no problem, but these things right here is very, very heavy. And now it's like, I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. I'm doing it right now. Excuse my language. I'm doing it right now. I'm seeing a lot of lower chakras, so this is like a lot of deeply rooted stuff that you're dealing with. Okay. Like I said, some of it is sexual trauma, and that's not easy, not even for feminine. That's not easy to address that. And I feel like this is something that wasn't easy, but you're at a place right now where it's like, I'm doing it, or fuck it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to clear this energy out. I'm going to face this shadow aspect of myself. And Ra is like the heir to the throne. Like, and the evil uncle or whatever you want to call it, Osiris's brother, in some Egyptian stories. I think they paint him as something else, but if I'm not mistaken, they're brothers. And it's a lot of jealousy. So you may be dealing with jealousy within yourself, or others around you are jealous of you, or there's this, it's like this energy that is not allowing you, or try to, at least, because it's not going to prosper, but try to prevent you from stepping into your birthright, your power. It's almost like someone feels like you don't deserve to be where you are, or to have what you have. Like, oh, that should be me. Or maybe you felt this way about others, but to flip the script, it's like that's really you. Like, you're in a position that you don't even see for yourself, you know. And I feel other people are looking at you like, why them? Or jealous because it's like, you shouldn't be in that position, I should be in that position. But this is your birthright. It's something here, and I feel like you're not about to step out of this throne. There's a lot of anxiety here. I don't know why. There's a lot of anxiety. Some of you guys still feel like you're doubting yourself. You're doubting, like, your position. And it may be like, oh, I'm not ready, or I don't feel like I should be in this. Like, you know that it's for you, and it's something that you want for yourself in life. But it's some type of, almost like you're second guessing, and you're doubting yourself. You're doubting your divine position that you've been given. And it's already been written. Okay, I'll take these. They fell out on my lap. Yes, you are dealing with some inner child stuff. You're freeing yourself, though. Whatever these restrictions are, that sword is like the truth. The truth will set you free and allow you to fly. So a lot of you guys you have a divine calling. You've been chosen for some type of design, maybe to design something. Like I said, inventiveness also was at the top of the deck of the Gods and Titans deck. But with this, you've been assigned to some type of divine assignment, okay? And I feel like there is some type of restriction, like, kind of, you've been in this position of being down, or always feeling like maybe you've always felt casted out or not good enough, or someone around you made you feel like this, that you never allowed yourself to fully thrive and to fully fly. But with this truth here, this is definitely going to set you free. And you see that red, the root chakra, the foundation of something. You're getting down to what that is. Some of you guys, it's making peace with your inner child, or your childhood. Like I said, something has been written. Like, everything that you've experienced in your lifetime thus far, everything had to happen the way that it did. Even if you don't understand why at this time, I feel like Spirit will always reveal to us the answers when it's time, when we're ready, when we're healed, where we have that divine understanding, when we reach a certain level of consciousness. Spirit reveals certain things to us when we're ready, okay? So I feel like this is some type of karmic contract, something to do with your childhood or your inner child. There's a lot of projection that comes from the inner child, and I feel like this is something that is being addressed. Again, you guys are writers. Someone's a writer. Someone's a writer. You guys might write, could be a journalist, some type of writing, whether it's screenwriting, whether it's writing music, poetry, whether it's writing books, whatever it is, you guys are writers. And if that does not resonate with you, you have something to say. But you're very creative and you're very innovative, okay? Very smart. Some of you guys are good with technology. Some of you guys are good with, like, math or something. You guys could be into science and things like that. You guys are very expansive. And with this Aquarian age we're coming into, the world needs what you have because you're the innovator. So whatever it is that you're bringing forth, the world needs that. Okay. For some of you guys, it is music. You guys could be inspired by something with love, because you have the yin and yang, but this can also be writing about your challenges, your story. Like, you might have a story to tell as far as like a triumph. After a trial and tribulation, you are going to share your testimony, and it's through some type of form of writing, some type of creative expression. But some of you guys could be, writers in regards to love or your divine connections or whatever the case may be. Let's see what numbers we have here. We have 36. We also have 7. We have 32, and we have 11. So these could be significant numbers, or you could add up these double digits into one single number. So if you have 32 here, that's 5. And then 36, you have 9. Okay, so those could be significant numbers for you. 11 can also be 2. All right, let's pull some tarot. Well, wait, one more oracle deck. I'm gonna use the Enigma cards. What else, Divine Spirit, do you wish to relate to masculine energies here? The Moth, 37, War, Hierarchy, Dragonfly, the Hearts. So you have the Heart with love and hate. I'm going to read the messages off the meanings of these cards first. But the first thing that I noticed was the Moth. The Moth is a sign of fertility and sexual energy or passion, with War. So there's some type of love-hate situation going on when it comes to intimacy. And this could go down to the root of why you look at love, in a sense that it could be due to this abuse. So hierarchy is some type of structure that could, and it's number 40 as well. Number 4 is like stability, foundation, structure, authority. So some type of authority figure. So it could be some type of patterns about love that stem from toxicity, sexual abuse, or some type of upbringing, some falseness in the upbringing. But I'm going to read these cards. So I'm going to start with love and hate, because this is number 2. And I'm seeing a lot of 3s, a lot of 2s, and a lot of 4s in your readings. You have 23, you have 2, you have 37, 43, and 4. So the love-hate card says driving force, passion, a spectrum of experience, balancing oppositional forces. So yeah, this is what you're doing right now. You're balancing out these energies. And there's like a heart chakra activation that's taking place as well. Number 23 with the Moth. Cycles, direction, compulsion, and obsession. Okay, so this is like some type of cycle here, and it has the moon. So this, I feel like, does have something to do with how you relate to the feminine energy. There could be a lot of passion, a lot of obsession when it comes to your divine connection, but there can also be some type of behavior that is being highlighted. Okay. Then you have the War card, number 37. Where are you at? I just saw it. Okay, strategic attack, coordinate efforts, destruction, necessary evil, retractionary behavior, or reactionary behavior. So I do feel like you're being triggered for a reason. So this could be triggering from people around you, but it's also being strategic with these things, like how you handle your triggers, or how you allow others to like affect you and get to you. Then you have the hierarchy. It says established belief, tradition, gradual progression, ascension, ambition, and secrets. So yeah, the more you level up and the more you grow, you're going to see how, like, what foundations and structures and belief systems do not serve you. And it's unlocking the truth about yourself and who you really are with these two keys. You're tapping into the root of this, and you're unlocking a new energy, tapping in. It's like some type of purification too. Then you have the dragonfly, number 43. It says patterns, repetition, something delicate, good luck, winds of change. Yes. So all of this is leading to a significant shift. So you're addressing these energies, or by you addressing them is causing a shift here, a major one. So something with communication with these threes, or community. Okay, so it's like your environment. Pay attention to your environment. How is your, like, the expression of others, or how others speak to you, what they're triggering, or what they're showing you, what they're teaching you. Pay attention to that. Because you also have number 2, which is about balance, opposition, can't talk. Opposition, partnerships, okay? Light, shadow, spirit, physical. So it's like there's something with that as well. Like, pay attention to these things. Look beyond just the physical, okay? But also be balanced in practicality. Then you have number 4, which again, this is the foundations. This is authority. So this is taking control of this process right now. And this fire, all of this fire energy is definitely transmutation. Now we can get into the tarot. See what's going on with you here. Okay, you got the Hangman with the Hierophant. Okay, yeah. Some type of oh, yeah, I see it. Page of Pentacles. Yep, 4 Swords. This might get a little heavy, you guys. 4 Swords and 9 of Cups. So I'm looking at this Hangman card, and I might not read these cards traditionally in the tarot. I'm looking at the images, and Spirit's wanting me to do that. So this card is like, this man is like about to, he looks like he's disciplining this boy here. And what I get from this is there was like a strict upbringing, a father figure. And if there wasn't a father in the home, then it was maybe a mother's boyfriend or something like that, or boyfriends that may have been abusive. Could be stepfathers, it could be maybe uncles, maybe an older brother. Someone was like very strict and maybe abusive towards you. And it was like, I feel very narcissistic vibes, kind of like you like kind of bended a lot to please this person, but I feel like nothing was ever good enough. It was like, with this Hierophant, it's almost like you looked up to this person, but it was out of fear. With this Hierophant card, like, this boy is like worshiping him. And this is Osiris. So Osiris is a father figure. He's a masculine archetype. So I do feel like this is someone that was very abusive, made you maybe fear them, or kind of forced into submission due to fear. Some type of punishment, or trying to live up to this person's expectations. And this is like where you got some of your beliefs from, because the Hierophant does deal with teachings. This was your teacher, this person. I do feel like this person may have made you self-conscious, because the Hangman deals with that energy of sacrificing self. Also, it could deal with being ostracized by society, judged for being different. So if you were different, definitely if you were different amongst like your siblings, or they feel like you were like, they wanted you to be like them as a child, or they feel like, or what men should be, or what a masculine should be, because some masculines are women, but I feel more so this is like speaking, this energy is speaking to male masculines. And I feel like it was this archetype of what a man should be, how you should operate, how you should act. And if you were different from that, they criticized you for this. They made you question yourself a lot. So there's a lot of feeling like you need to live up to an expectation subconsciously, first starting with this person, but also it translates and it spills into and it manifests itself into other relationships. And I know that that's something, because that the light got light again, or the candle just got bright again. Page of Pentacles. So this is where you got a lot of your teachings from. Remember, the Hierophant is a teacher. The Page of Pentacles is a student. He's taking notes. Okay. So this is a structure, a belief system. And I feel there was also some type of abuse with the mother. Now, this is the energy that gets heavy because this woman is crying with the Four of Swords. This is a mother figure with the Nine of Cups. This is a loving energy, a loving mother. So I do feel there was some abuse here. You may have saw this. It could be a lot of verbal abuse with the Four of Swords. Yeah. You guys could have like witnessed this subconsciously. Get in here. My animals. Yeah. So you could have seen some of this here. And I also feel like this represents feminine archetypes as well, where some of your beliefs or what you've witnessed is spilling into your relationships with feminine partnerships as well. Some type of pain here. So I feel there is some type of stagnant energy with this Four of Swords. I'm getting something with stagnancy. Spirit, please clarify this. Ace of Cups. So it's like the heart chakra is like blocked because of these experiences. It's not a complete open flow with this Ace of Cups. Beetles are very significant in Egyptian. I want to look it up though. Let me see. I'm going to look this up. Because there is a desire for, it's like this loving energy. I feel like there was a lot of love when it comes to like a feminine archetype as a child. And it was like something that was seen. It was like something that was witnessed that was maybe traumatic, and it caused a block in the heart. Let me see. Beetles. In Egypt. Okay. Immorality, resurrection, transformation, and protection is one of the signs. It's a symbol of rebirth. So, yeah. Something with the heart chakra. Like, feeling the need to protect your heart. Almost to the point where it's like love is... It's almost like this energy that is not just a free-flowing energy. It's something that maybe you felt like needed to be earned or something. It's some type of belief. So you may protect yourself, but I feel Spirit protects us from those that don't serve us anyway, but there's no need to protect out of fear. And I feel like that's what this is saying. Because there is a strong desire for a union and love and a balanced home life for some of you, which you may desire that because maybe you didn't have that in some sense. And then you do want it all, because you have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You do want that stability. You do want that harmony. The King of Cups. Yes, you do want this emotional stability as well. You want to be able to pour into something with someone. You see how he's pouring into these two, looks like vases or something. You want to be able to share this love. You want to be able to extend it rather than harbor it, hold it, stagnate it. So this could be the root of why you you relate to feminine energy the way that you do. It's some type of pain that you witnessed, whether you've taken that on, those behaviors on, or it's this fear of love because of what you saw. Like someone that you love very deeply, seeing your mother going through that, for some of you, seeing that, it causes that block, that needing to be safe. Some of you guys might look at, you may be attracted to damsels in distress, like feminine energies that always need some type of support, some type of validation, very needy, very codependent, and like you have a savior complex, or you had a savior complex with certain feminine energies. Those people were assignments most likely, and it was like your way of kind of like, this is how I'm seeing it, and this is how Spirit's showing it to me. It's like your way of, it's like charity work, like giving to some of you, giving what you feel like your mother deserved and wasn't getting, and some of you guys were giving more to your mother's relationship than your love relationships. It's like, it's a weird dynamic, and I can't really explain how Spirit's showing it to me, but it could resonate and manifest differently for each and every one of you. But take what resonates, but this is what I'm getting. Okay. The Strength card, which is going into the Hermit energy. So the Strength is like, Spirit's giving you the inner willpower and the strength to take this energy inward, or this is also an energy where you came from. So you have the Three of Wands going into the Four of Wands. So once you come out of, because you guys could be coming out of this hermit mode, because I feel like you've already went into this, and for some of you maybe you have not yet, but I feel like for majority you have, and you're meeting up with your feminine. It could be spiritually, or it could be physically, meeting up together, coming together, or you're close to union. Both of you guys had to fight some type of battle, or you're prepared to fight some type of battle, because it's like you had to do this by yourselves, and now it's like you're collaborating together, coming together coming out of this hermit mode. So I feel like you guys are coming into union with self in order to come together in union with each other. Moving on to the next phase, okay? There is some type of celebration here, but it's like Spirit is telling you guys the work is not done, but you guys have to be at a place with each other. Well, first off with yourself, where you're A1 within yourself, and A1 within your connection, because you guys have to be in sync and in harmony with each other. You guys cannot have discord and opposition and woundedness trying to step into this energy, because I do feel like the work is not done. You guys have your lanterns here, or you guys have, what is this? It's like these fire, what do you call them? Torches. You have these torches. So you got something to guide you, and they're about to go up this mountain. So this is like another obstacle, but you're doing it together. You're not doing it separately now. You're doing it together. Mountains do represent challenges and obstacles. And you guys are meeting up here. Wherever this place is that you're going to, it's like some type of temple or some type of, it could be metaphoric, but it's like a place that you guys are going to spiritually, energetically together. It is also, excuse me, elevation. But I also feel like the challenge, like you guys are getting through this together, not separately. You guys can't be operating as enemy. This wanted to come out. This is the Four of Wands going into the Five of Wands. You guys have some, like, it's a test here. This energy might be a little too much for some people. This ain't the light and fluffy shit. Oh, he misses you. Oh, he's obsessed with you. Or, oh, your feminine is crying because you're an asshole. Like, I am feeding into that. This is what Spirit is, like, showing us right now. This is what it is. You have the Four of Wands. So you have the Three of Wands going into the Four of Wands with the in-between tarot energy. And it's coming into the Four of Wands, into the Five of Wands here. And you see these people taunting. They're about to go into this tent. This is some fuckery here. This is haters. This is gossip. This is whatever this foolery is, it's like a test, and you guys are walking through it together because you guys are diligent. You guys have your torches lit. You guys know what's up. You guys went through the hermit cycle. You went through that place of retreatment, or some of you guys are still in your retreating energy. But you and feminine walking into this energy together, it's like you guys are clear and you guys know what to expect. It's like these are tests. These people look very sinister. I don't like this card. It don't look like no real celebration to me. It looks like a whole bunch of like mess here. It's like this person is causing mischief. So could be like someone that was a karmic, because it kind of sounds like I was about to say mistress. So it could be a karmic energy or something, whether it's your karmic partner or ex karmic, whatever, or the feminines, it's or both. Like it's some type of energy here. And then you have the magician going into the high priestess. Okay, so there's some type of initiation here and learning one's power. This magician, he's working with his cup. He's working with the cup first before the other elements. The other elements aren't here yet. So this is something with that Ace of Cups energy that we pulled in the other spread, with accepting and being open in the heart space. This is what it is. This is confronting the enemies, all the people. Like, you can't tell me anything about myself anymore because I already went through that. I understand what this is. I understand what the attack was. I understand what the purpose and reason of my traumas were, or why certain things happened the way that they did. You have a better level of understanding of self because you went through that, and therefore you can understand your opponent. You can understand the people, the adversaries. You can understand them on a higher level. You can see them for what they are. And I feel like it's with a level of compassion, because the Ace of Cups, the magician, his alchemy, he's utilizing the heart. He's using that chalice, that holy grail, that divine loving energy. There's something with the moon as well. It's a crescent moon here. It's a crescent moon here. And there's a crescent moon here. So this is an energy of restoration, rest, observation. This is the period. I feel like with the magician, he's powerful. He's an alchemist. You have the power in your hands. This is a major arcana card, and it's all because of the inner strength, what true strength is and integrity is, discipline and willpower, infinite power, divine power, and going into the hermit energy, taking all that wisdom in and learning about self. You and feminine may have been mirroring each other with this, or you guys are, and it's like when you guys do come into some sort of union together, and if it's not a physical union, it's energetically uniting together and fighting these battles. This could all be happening in a spiritual sense. Don't have to be happening in the physical, but I feel like whatever happens in the physical happens in the spiritual and vice versa, as above, so below. And that's what the magician's principle is as well. So this is like helping to transmute the heart chakra energy. So let's see where feminine energy is with you. Where's the feminine energy in this collective with their masculine at this time? Where's the feminine energy with their masculine? So there could be a music relation, because remember you guys had the card, it looks like a jester that was playing some type of instrument. So you and your divine feminine could be into, you guys could be musicians, or you guys just like music, or you guys relate to music with each other. You guys speak through messengers. Your feminine could be clairaudient and receives messages that way, or just sends messages to you. But it's like some type of like when they hear certain songs or whatever, it could remind them of you, or it's like a message that they receive from spirit in regards to this connection, and it kind of like it centers them into their feelings and their emotions, meditating on what they're feeling. It may amplify their emotions more, but you need to rid yourself of jealousy too. So maybe you might be jealous when it comes to this feminine. There could be some insecurities with if there's someone else, because the card here, if there's someone else, you would definitely know. So the feminine is saying if there was another person, it would be something that is definitely clear. It's not going to be something that they're hiding. So you guys are in separation. I feel like this collective that I'm reading for, you guys are in separation. You guys are not together. You guys are not exclusive. So there could be some type of jealousy here, if wondering if there's someone else. You may feel like too that your feminine is insecure or jealous as well when it comes to this. You guys could be mirroring each other, but I feel like for most of you, it's feminine feels like you have some jealousy or some insecurity in regards to someone else, or assuming that there's someone else, or afraid that there's someone else. Feminine is kind of spellbound by this connection or by you. They may be finding you very attractive, especially if you're in your power right now. That is very attractive. I do see there's some type of shift in your aura, some type of shift in your energy where it's very, very, it's like very luminous is the right, I guess that's the right term, like luminous energy. It's a strong aura, strong presence that you have right now. And it's very attractive. And I do get a little bit of an obsessive energy. Did you put a spell on me? Yes, kind of like this feeling of uncontrollable emotions or uncontrollable attraction, feeling like you're luring this person in, because it says your beauty and energy is so damn alluring. Did you put a spell on me? So feeling like you're calling them in or you're pulling them in. It's that type of feeling. But it's because of the alignment and the, I don't know if the candle just got brighter again. It looked like it did when I said that. But it's because of your alignment, where you're at with yourself. You've leveled up, you've healed, you broke something off of you, and you're continuing to do so. So it's like your light is going to be brighter, just as it's bright to karmics or people that are jealous of you, haters, evil eye. It is to the feminine, because it's an alignment. You're in your highest vibration. Let's see what else feminine energy wants to say. What else here? Do you miss me? Feminine wants to know, do you miss them? I don't know how to deal with this anymore. They don't compare to you. All I want is you. And I'm afraid to let go of toxicity patterns, karmic ties, etc. So feminine wants you to, like, I feel like they're asking, excuse me, more so than they want you to know. They want to know if you miss them. They're asking, do you miss them? They don't know how to deal with this anymore. So it's like kind of this feeling of just surrendering and letting go, because there's not a lot of clarity right now for them. Others don't compare to you. They only want you. So again, if there is that insecurity coming from you, if there's someone else or whatever, it's not, or it's like these people aren't, they don't measure up. And of course, that's natural. That's true. If this is a divine union, you guys are divinely aligned and meant for each other. So of course, no one else is going to be able to compare to that energy. Then you have, I'm afraid to let go of toxicity patterns, karmic ties, etc. So there could be some stumbling blocks with letting go of toxic patterns. As I'm getting, you guys are healing. You both are healing. You're breaking free of some type of karmic energies, karmic ties, clearing out karmic cycles, maybe releasing past residue from karmic connections, maybe still in toxic environments. You know, I feel like we're all clearing karmically, clearing our toxicity, our shadows, dealing with that. So it's like there's some fears with certain things. Like I said, you might be dealing with this heavy thing right now. Like this is your biggest thing, and it's almost like a fear of going into it because of how painful it could be, or just not feeling like this is something you could ever overcome. And your feminine is feeling the same about something in their life as well, or it's just like a heavy task. All right, so, ooh, come on now. All right, so what is the potential energy hold coming out of this? Keep doing what you're doing. Like, you're on the right track, you're on the right path. And if you're just now becoming aware of something, like, get yourself aligned with it and stay on course with that. These processes take time. They don't happen overnight. Like, you got to be more compassionate. And if this is a true divine union, your feminine understands. They have compassion for you, even if they get frustrated and angry sometimes with you or with themselves or with spirit or with the timing of things. They will love you unconditionally. They're not going anywhere. Because I feel like there's some type of false conditioning, and maybe with some karmics you dealt with a karmic energy that kind of played on, or because what, okay, I'm going to explain this because I think people have karmic energies mixed up sometimes. Karmic energy is there to teach us lessons. It's there to trigger us in the deepest way, like that hurt and pain that we go through. Those, it brings out the ugliest sides of ourselves, the deepest things that we hate about ourselves, and we're our worst when we're with our karmics. That also could be friendships as well. We're our worst selves when we're with karmic people. These are people that you're not progressing with. You guys are comfortable being in your shadows and your fuckery, abuse, cheating, jealousy, lies. And I feel like you are comfortable in that state, and it's like until you awaken to like wanting more for yourself, or when spirit pulls you out of that, that's when you start dealing with your triggers, you start dealing with your shadows, and you have that divine connection where it also highlights your shadows and it also triggers you, but not in a way to hurt you. It's like your person is being used. Both karmic energies and both divine counterparts are used by spirit, but it's like it's a difference. It's like a way to raise you up. It calls you to go higher. Whereas a karmic connection, it brings out the ugliness in you. It feeds off of that. It thrives off of that. It wants to suck you in and keep you in that state of being. It doesn't require you to get higher. So there could be karmic energies that played the part or the role of some type of parental figure, that energy that was picking up with the abuse, the narcissism. Nothing you ever do is good enough. Abuse, wanting you to be something that you're not, like forcing you to be something you're not, or making you feel bad because you're not like this or you're not doing this, and they want you to do. It's like it's not unconditional. That's the difference between divine unions and also your true soul tribe as well. Like, these people bring out the best in you. They encourage you to come into your true self, and they would never ask you to be anything other than what you are. So there's the difference with karmic connections, and karmic connections are not just romantic. They can also be platonic karmic connections too. So yeah, you have aura and candle illumination. What did I say? Your energy is only going to continue to radiate higher and lighter. And protection energy, if you're a feminine watching, as feminine energies, we are the nurturers. We naturally have that nurturing, that mothering energy, and it is helpful when you cover your divine counterpart, when you pray for them, or when you set intentions for them, or if you do candle work or spell magic, whatever, to protect them, or you use sigils, whatever you're called to do. As a feminine, you have that feminine warrior aspect of you, and utilize as well, just as your masculine is to protect you. So if knowing all of this, especially with like the evil eye, because I do get there's jealousy around this masculine energy of people like, why them and not me, or oh, they shouldn't. It's a hater energy, and sadly, for some masculines, if you guys are still in karmic connections, your karmic partner could be giving you the evil eye. It's a jealousy because it's like they're not evolving spiritually. So here's the thing too. People can look like they're evolving because they got nice houses and nice cars, or they graduated high school, or something. They look like they're graduating in life because of material things. But if spiritually, if that person has not matured, they're still doing the same shit. Their mindset is stagnant. They're not feeding their spirit. They're not feeding their soul. And you can tell when people are being phony, because another thing too is like spirits wanted me to like bring this up for a reason, because there's a lot of fake wokeness in spirituality. It's not a it's a true state of being. It's natural to who you are. It's not crystals and sage, and it's not all of that. Like, that's fake shit. Like, that's part of it. That's cool. But certain people think that it's an outside thing, and they don't really embody it. They're not really about that life. So there's karmic partners, and I feel like feminine, you might have a little bit of that going on too, where it's like a lot of projection, like masculine energies coming to you, projecting their energy to be woke, conscious, all like this fake shit. And it's not about that. And there's feminine energies. You could tell the difference when someone is truly evolved or evolving and is enlightened, is actively really healing and working on themselves, has a true connection with themselves and divine. You can tell. And I feel like in this season right now, there's a lot of tricksters. There's a lot of people cloaking and pretending to be that. And especially with these karmic partner energies, oh, that's what you into, oh, you getting into this, or you getting into that. They're going to try to match that energy to like fool you and fake, but they're going to show themselves. You can't keep up an act for too long. Like, you can't do that. You can't get by pretending to be something that you're not. It gets exhausting, and it just seeps through. Like, you can just tell. So I feel like protect your energy. That's all I gotta say. Protect your energy. Because I had a situation with the ex that was like hitting me up talking about, oh, you got some sage for sale, like trying to like get in where they fit in. And I'm like, you ain't. Like, come on, stop. Like, stop. It's a difference between really wanting to elevate and to grow and to want to learn from somebody that you feel like is a little bit more evolved than you on the path, and wanting to align because you are curious and you're really open to that, versus I'm using this to look cool, to look cute, to get some, get women, or to get men, or to keep a man, or to keep a woman, or whatever. I'm going to do this. So just be careful of that. Observe, because your energy, and I also feel like there's a strong, powerful energy anyway around you, but it's also a strong protection around you. But you also got to be diligent in making sure that you keep your energy safe as well, and who is around your energy and who's around your aura, because you are progressing, you are growing. There's something with candles too, because there's a candle here. It's an illumination, and this candle is like been dancing. Excuse me. It's been like getting brighter at some points. Whenever I say certain things, it gets lighter. So it's something about you. Like, be mindful of how you speak things into existence, because you also have, like, because you're so powerful, and because of the level that you're on now. Because anytime that you heal and you release trauma, the more lighter and free your energy is, the more closer you are to your divinity, because you don't have the weight of those traumas and those wounds and those foreign things that are foreign to your aura and your essence off of you. The more powerful your intents are, your words, your visions, whatever. So make sure that you're in alignment with what you wish to see, and you speak what you wish to have or be or see. Yeah, you got people hating on you, looking at you, and some of you guys don't even know like the level that you're on. It's like it's this meme, that says, pretty much saying that people, like, you don't even know the level that you're on, and other people are like afraid the day that you find out about yourself, something like that, or how powerful you are. So you got people looking at you like intimidated, and you're intimidated because you're looking at how big they are, and what they look like, what their what they project outwardly or what they seemingly are or have. And not everything that others have is meant for us. We have our own divine gifts, our own divine purpose and calling and special things about ourselves. So it's yours is yours and theirs is theirs. But I do feel like you got some haters around you, and I feel like you're gonna see that clear as day. The devil, karmic energy, a karmic partner. Watch out, I'm telling you. I'm just telling you. I'm not gonna be like the type to beat like that's not my whole thing. Like I feel like it's corny watching like certain readings and stuff. Like it's like all they want to do is talk about the karmic partners doing this and the other doing this and others doing that. Like who gives a fuck? They're here to play a role, and it's a cycle. They're there to help learn the lessons and so on and so forth. So whatever, let it play out. But if this is the case, or this is an ex or something, they may try to come in and lure you in with some sexual energy. um I do feel like this is a very powerful um feminine karmic energy, but it's powerful in a lower vibrational way. In a way, like if you're in your lower vibrations, if you're in your weakness, if you are caught up in some type of lower vibrational energy, it's easy for you to be receptible. But if you stay on a high vibration, it's hard for you to get caught up in this energy. But like I said, there's a karmic that is jealous of you as well. And I will say another thing too. There's a karmic energy that is obsessed with sex. Could be a nympho. There's nothing wrong with that when it's like the right energy or the right person. But I feel like this person is like they got some sexual. Um, don't sleep. Ooh, don't you see that? I just want y'all to see those little monsters and demons. Like don't sleep with this heifer or this guy. If you're feminine, if your karmic feminine in the past is a male, whatever, don't sleep with that person. Their energy is very disgusting and icky, and it's like they're latching. You gotta be careful with who you sleep with. I'm not saying this as a hater. I'm saying this as a loving warning and loving mindfulness and carefulness. Be careful who you sleep with. And if this is like a energy of someone that it could be like a karmic energy that's new, it's very tempting and it's very alluring. And I feel like this goes for feminine too. Like if you're in your weakness and you're in your flesh, you can get caught up into something with someone that is like spiritually, they got some type of toxic energies attached to them, and you can get caught up in that too. So just make sure that you're very you assert yourself when dealing with people. Know how to say no. Know how to use your discernment, because like I said, when you get in this energy, you're very attractive to everybody. Everybody's attracted to this energy, whether, oh, I'm trying to feed off that shit, or, oh, I love this energy, keep it up. Let me help you multiply that energy, or let me help you suck the fuck out of that energy because I want some of it. So be mindful. You got the Six of Swords. So this is moving into like finally reaching that place where you feel a sense of clarity. You are close to that. Um, I do feel like there is some nurturing energy that you might receive from feminine. There's some type of enlightening experience or some type of conversation that is healing, that brings a lot of clarity and insight. Or this could be someone in your life that is nurturing and supportive of you. Could be a feminine energy, doesn't have to be romantic at all. It could be a family member, or it could be someone that has nurturing qualities that help you. But this is someone that also may relate to you in a sense that they feel at times that they did not fit in, that they were judged, because the Hangman came out on the other cards. Ace of Swords. Yeah, you have the wisdom to understand or to understand what it is, what's true for you. It's a sense of victory. It's a sense of clarity. It's a sense of power and authority to release what doesn't serve you. Like you've been given that is your right. You have the power to cut what no longer serves you out of your way. You don't have to wait for anything or anyone. Spirit is giving you that. You have the Knight of Pentacles. So it could be something that you are working towards, something that you've been working on that may have required some patience and time, investing, nurturing this, just kind of waiting for the right time or waiting your turn. But I feel like it's something that is going to pay off. but it's still a little bit of waiting with this. It could also be wanting to present something to the feminine. I feel like it's like something to take time with, and it may have been taking time because of all of this energy that is clearing out. The Queen of Swords, this could be some type of feminine energy, whether it's a karmic, whether it's a divine feminine energy. But I feel like some of you guys want to bring some type of truth or clarity to a feminine. This could be both karmic energies and divine feminine energies, bringing some type of clarity and truth to them. There's some type of transformative insight or message that may come from a feminine. Could be very straightforward. That could bring you a sense of clarity. Like I said, I do feel like it's some type of light bulb that's going to go off. Could be a message of healing, something with the inner child. And I feel like your inner child is like something there, something very valuable with that, because when you get in tune with this energy, it's going to show you what your true value is, what your birthright is, and to really fully tap into that. There's some type of favorable insight that you're getting when you learn about your past, and when you tap into it on another level and learn about it from a deeper perspective. There's some type of gem in this, and you're gonna find, like, you're gonna see your value, because there's some of you guys that might deal with insecurities and inadequacy, and I feel like it stems from your inner child. It stems from your childhood. Justice is going to be served. This is a karmic cycle that's coming to end. So just be very mindful. And like I said in my community post, pay attention to what and who you're investing your energy into at this time, because you don't want these energies to show, in the future. You don't want these energies to latch on. And that's why I'm saying to be very mindful. And this don't even got to be sexual energy for some of you. It could just be people trying to feed off your energy. Be careful of this. And when I say careful, it's like be full of care of yourself and your aura and your energy and your path and your union, whatever matters to you. Because I feel like people want to feed. And if I can attach myself to you, to lure you in, to suck you in, they will do that. If you allow them, if you get low enough in your frequency, like, it could be they feed off of your fear, they feed off of your lust, they feed off of your who you used to be, and like getting back into that, or they feed into your doubt, they feed into your lack of patience. So say for instance, it's like a feminine energy, like, I'm getting tired of waiting on my masculine, I'm getting horny, I'm tired of this, I can't do this anymore. And then here comes the right motherfucker, and they will look like they coming on a silver platter or a gold platter or whatever. They will seemingly have everything checked off, but this is just another, just another distraction. So, especially if you guys if you find that you, like, decided that you're, like, because some masculines, you guys could be addicted to porn or something, or there's a lot of sexual, like, maybe you had a lot of sexual partners, and when you finally decide to cut those energies out, balance out your sexual energy, hold on and not release all of your sexual energy, here comes this motherfucker with the, the right, amount of this and that. They're all the right words, they look good, they got this, they got that going, and it just seems like it's perfect. It's the perfect opportunity. Be mindful of that, because spirit might even be just testing your ass to see where you're at. But justice will be served, and I feel like the more you honor yourself, the more you're going to see that things rule in your favor. Stay in integrity. Don't fall back into your shadows. Don't fall back into the trap of thinking you're not moving, you're not doing enough, you're not good enough. Don't fall into those insecurities. Master that energy, because the rewards are great. Stay in alignment. All right. Much love as always. I appreciate you guys. I send all of you masculines much love. If nobody tells you, you guys are worthy. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Honor yourselves. Love yourselves. And until next time, peace.